What's up, Tube? Welcome to Lo Guido's Chop Shop. And right here today I have a LDX basic version V2 gearbox. And regular viewers of my channel will know we're going to do some mean things to this. This is actually a split gearbox, if you didn't know. Hence the black and blue parts, which is really cool because it makes shimming so easy that it's almost cheating. It feels like cheating. It's like having a split gearbox. It's just cheating, I feel. But it is awesome. Like, it makes everything so easy. In fact, this gearbox is a pretty nice gearbox. I have a LDX Advanced and an LDX Expert as well. Maybe on a future video. But the Advanced and the Basic are essentially the same gearbox. The only difference is that the Advanced has a MOSFET fire control unit in it, and the Basic does not. But put a little pin in there. I'm probably going to have to work something out for that pin actually, because I'm going to need something to hold it in, because it needs that pin to hold together. But yeah, I'm going to whack a motor and a grip on this, and then we're going to hurt it. We're going to dry fire it till it breaks. And if it doesn't break, I'm going to up the spring. I got some springs here. You know our friends. You met them last time. We got M100, M120, M110, M100, M110, M140, M150, and if it comes to it, we can go bigger than that as well. Let's see what's going to break this gearbox. That's basically what we're going to do. We're going to run it until it breaks. I have a suspicion that there's a screw here, and it's right near that front corner, and it's not radiused. So I have a suspicion that that's probably going to be a weak point. But I also one thing they've done down here, they've actually cast this a little bit thicker down here, so I don't know if that's going to assist in being stronger. Maybe. Ooh, that's real thin up top. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to breaking this. I'm going to use the same grip and motor as I used in the Wells gearbox video. If you haven't watched the Wells gearbox video, I might put like a thing up there for it. Yeah, let's get to it. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I had to stop there because the battery in my camera is running out. One of the most obvious thing that's happened here is I've sprayed oil all over my desk. There's just a whole bunch of oil that's come out of this thing. Another thing is that because this is obviously a split gearbox, there's a pin in here to keep them together, but it's sort of a low profile pin that's designed to go inside a receiver, which would, you know, not have any means of having that pin come out. So I had to kind of hold it in because it would vibrate itself loose eventually. But I might just sort of put a bit of tape on that just so that it doesn't vibrate itself out. And we might. That was about 5 minutes before I stopped it. So I think the wells had failed in one way, shape or form by now. Everything seems to be still operational here. I might just, before I tape this pin up, just sort of pop it out and have a bit of a look inside and see how things are looking inside. Alright. Taper plate's still good, taper plate spring's still good. Everything looks pretty well in order here. One of the good things about having a split box is it's very easy to take down and inspect. Can't see anything out of the ordinary. Just be aware that if you are putting a split box back together, you want to make sure that the taper plate sits somewhere nice and easy to get to. You don't want to put it together and have the taper plate in front of the pin on the sector, you know what I mean. For what it's worth, I don't know if I mentioned, I'm using the same motor and grip as I used in my previous test. I have put a bolt up in the bottom of it here to stop that from vibrating loose. And I will just whack a little bit of tape on this just to stop it from vibrating out the bottom, as it seems to want to do, because it's just a blind pin with no head on it. So that'll stop it from falling out. Alright, that's 5 minutes. I feel like I want to run this for another maybe 5 or 10 minutes to give it that same sort of test that I gave the wells when I did the wells. I gave it, I think it was broken in the first 4 or 5 minutes, and then I fixed it up and it went for another, I think it went for like about 10 minutes. I started upping the springs on it, doing a minute per spring. So I run this for another 5 or 10, and then we'll start upping the springs on it, see what we can do to make it break. Let's go. let's assess the damage. We did have a screw back itself out from this position here. It's not the end of the world. I did also notice that I think the mag terminal wire has the negative mag terminal wire has broken away from the mag terminal. I'm not sure at what point. Actually, no, both of them are broken away. I'm not sure at what point that happened, but it's not the end of the world. You can resolder them. They're pretty poorly soldered to begin with, so an easy fix. But otherwise, we're actually, I think it's still in pretty good nick. The tappet plate still seems to be, yeah, the spring's still in the tappet plate. We're still functioning. We're still going good. We're spitting out oil all over my desk, but I'm gonna put this screw back in. Maybe just quickly solder those wires back on, and start putting some big springs in there. I'm not really sure what the standard spring on this is, or what, even if this is a standard spring for that matter. We'll go to M100, see how that goes. The M100. Alright, I got M100 there. Be able to see it there. Get that one in. Might just cycle this just to see if I can get it further in. There we go. Alright. Let's see how this handles it. Alright, ear pro on. Well, let's go. I didn't bother soldering up these terminals. Let's go. That's time. Okay, so if you're watching the current display down in the corner there, you might notice that the M100 was pulling up to 10 amps, whereas the previous spring, the standard spring, was pulling 8 amps. So I'd say that the standard spring is like probably an M90 or something, because you can tell this spring is a tough, stiffer spring just because it's pulling 2 amps more current from the motor when it's trying to pull that spring. But yeah, interesting little factoid there. Let's pull this out and go to a M110. M110. I've got an M110 here. I don't know if you can see it. M110. Let's do it. Alright, ear pro on. Ready to go. M110. Alright, it's starting to get upset there. I'm not sure why. Oh, the pin's worked its way out a bit. I didn't expect it to come out the top. That was not part of my plan. I wonder what, let's just send it. Let's send it. something's not happy. I wonder if it's the motor that's not happy. Yeah, it seems to be like cutting in and out. Could be the motor that's not happy here. Actually, guys, on closer inspection, it looks like we have actually had a failure of the box. It's very, very hard to see. Let me get in there. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like there's a hairline crack down here. What I might do, pop out this pin. Actually, I can leave the spring in there because it's a split box. Can do things like that. Convenience. All right, I'll pop that out, and then we'll see what's going on here. It hasn't suffered. Hey, that makes it real easy when there's no mag terminals soldered on. It hasn't suffered a complete failure. There's a lot of grease here, but there is definitely a hairline crack forming down there. Oh, wait. Oh, look at the other side. The other side's complete failure on that side, and complete failure on this side too. Yep, look at that. Yep, the whole box split in half. What should we do? Send it? Alright, let's send it. I think the motor might actually still be okay. Yeah, I think that the juttering of the thing was not the motor failing, but it was the movement of this upper end causing the spring to move about and jam up in the mechanism, which is no good. Let's just see if we can get this in a spot where it's easier to put back in. Nope. Maybe. Yeah, we'll go with that. That'll work. Alright, get that pin back in. And let's just send it. Alright, get all your PPE on. Ear Pro, Eye Pro. We're going to send it. Oh. Yep. There it is, friends. It has been sent. Give me something pointy to poke that out with. Alright. Yep. She's no good. Well, there it is. Not a bad little gearbox in the scheme of things, just not super strong if you want to really up it. M110 was the one that killed it. Although, I mean, to be fair, copped a flogging with the standard spring before the M100 and then the M110. Yeah, not bad, not a bad little box. I don't mind the LDX boxes, but yeah, there's definitely improvements that could be made. There is a expert. There's an expert available. I'll think about smashing that one for you real soon. If this video cops enough comments and likes, I will break the expert box. Alright guys, this has been another fun adventure. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, man, subscribe because this is I don't know what to say. You want to see me break these gearboxes? Hit that sub button. If you want to buy me a coffee as well, there's a link down below to buy me a coffee. Also, don't forget, you can hit me up on the face page about buying one of my Low Guido's Chop Shop patches. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace. Oh, shout outs to Adam Hoy, my coffee buyers. Peace.